Taurus, welcome to your mid-month for September. What's up? What's going on? Just in case you missed it, on September 1st, yesterday, last Sunday, a separate message from the Sunday check-in. I released that, and it's just to let everybody know, beginning September 15th, I have made the decision for Sassy Scorpion Tarot, the channel, to go to a part-time function. It's a good thing. It is. For me, it's a good thing, and it represents a good space where I'm at in terms of my own personal goals. So in case you missed it, feel free to check it out. I will link it down in the comments below. All right, what's going on? Show me, Taurus, in September. Show me, Taurus, in September. What's going on? Show me, Taurus, in September. What is going on? A bit of an atmosphere for you today. I had one of those classic Texas thunderstorms just rolling on in. Oh, but those are the best. You go from the glare of the sun nonstop to, okay, cloud coverage, nice. What is going on? Show me, Taurus. Not as hot. Bonus. All right. Yeah. Queen of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. The Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, Seven of Swords. You're working up to something. This is you. No. And you did it twice. You did it twice. You're like a flower. You don't know if you want to bloom yet. Let's say Eight of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Moon. You still don't know if you want to bloom. Honey, it's water. Water, water, water. There you are. Queen of Pentacles, and everything else is, well, almost everything else is water. You might have a lot of water in your chart. Just a lot of feels. We're all up in our feels. Sometimes we feel it, and connected to it. And other times we're like, no, not. And you can't make me. No, I can't make you do anything. You can't make you do anything. It's true. I mean, you can't make anyone do anything unless they want to acknowledge it. The Taurus I'm looking at, we're kind of in denial about, some intense feelings here. And your intuition is gorgeous. You're strongly intuitive. You have such strong feelings, and you're like, no, I don't. I don't. Here's the thing. Typically when I see that much, no. Did I say no? I meant no. No, it's usually the opposite is true. Okay? Otherwise, we don't need the Seven of Swords. We don't need the Moon. We don't need to cross our arms like this and be like, my Taurus word is law. I mean, sometimes laws are meant to be broken. So but why? Gorgeous, like gorgeous heart, gorgeous sense of self, intuitive and otherwise. Like, don't call me a feeler. Don't accuse me of being a feeler, because that's not going to go out. Well, I'm not saying you're a feeler, honey. What I'm saying is that you have very strong feelings. And then a lot of your time is spent being like, no. All right. We're on the case now. Let's get cracking. Let's see that Queen of Pentacles, please. I'm not blaming you, honey. I adore the Taurus collective. But when you want to be like, nah, that's what's up. That's the only message you're going to hear from Taurus for weeks, months. But we'll see what's going on with you. The Queen of Pentacles, you're all but overflowing. Like, your cup's overflowing. You're like, I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing's overflowing. I think you need to call a plumber, honey. You got water everywhere. You got water everywhere. Where's it trying to go? Let's see that Queen of Pentacles, please. Let's see that Queen of Pentacles. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Two of Wands, the Hierophant, that's you. Seven of Cups. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I mean, you. Just a little bit. Christina, it's no big deal. Oh my God. I mean, you're right. This isn't a big deal. So why are you making it a big deal? Like, what? Seven of Cups, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands. That's you, honey. That's your power card right there. Seven of Cups. You have a softness in your heart, and it's not options in love. It's the willingness to explore here in this context. It's literally attached to you. You have a variety of feelings, and Two of Wands suggests you want to explore them because you sense that it would be correct for you. That's a reflection of your self-worth. What it is we allow ourselves to open up towards, that we adamantly deny ourselves, is absolutely 1,000% a reflection of who we are. The bigger part of you that is centered, okay, pulled into reality, practical in nature, nurturing, caring, loving, good providership energy here. The part of you that is in touch with your self-worth says, I should open up. And I know I should. You know you should. You're right there. Doing your thing. You sense it. Your higher self senses you are worthy of opening up. Let's take a look at your Ace of Cups. Let's see that Ace of Cups. Let's see that Ace of Cups, please. Death, Nine of Swords, Justice. Well, I just wilted. Oh, boy, that just knocked me sideways. Boy. Man, that's a big old argument. If you're able to kind of, let's just say the word for what it is, if you're able to kill the anxieties of your mind, okay, to put it bluntly, to kill the anxieties of your mind, you might be able to feel what your heart's entitled to. A loving sense of reciprocity, first and foremost with yourself, and then possibly with someone else. I know you want to do away with the stress that's in your mind, the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Who knows why? Who knows why that's knocking around in your head? The point is, if you're in a position to let those thoughts go and the anxiety that they provoke, you would understand quite literally what's right for your heart. Okay? Because I know you know. I'm looking at you, honey. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at you, looking at you. Right here. Okay? And you understand your worth is a sense of opening up because you deserve something. You are worthy to explore the feelings of love. You understand this. But there's something about your mind here that says, I can't turn the thoughts off that say otherwise. Can you? Yes, death is there. Okay? But there's something here about the fairness of being able to experience it in your heart and really allowing you to have ownership of it. You deserve reciprocity. You deserve. If this is what you feel, then it's what you deserve in kind. There's something here about your mind gets so stressed out about it, about worth and value and correctness. What you feel is correct. It's your mind that's telling you it's not. You have it within you. I can't read what isn't here, guys. I read what's here. If you can kill the thoughts, you could better balance with what's correct in your heart. And I know that's easier said than done. It depends on how deeply your Nine of Swords runs. Have you ever met an anxious mind? Let me tell you something. You know, a dual specialist in my former life. Well, this life. In counseling. Okay. Anxiety was one of my specialties. The way the mind has the ability to take over. For everybody, it's different. For some people, it's okay. They have a little talk with themselves. They can pull themselves aside. Great. For other people, it's a way of life. But I will insist upon this to the day I die. There are pros and there are cons. Even the anxious mind has pros. Do you want to know what they are? They're always prepared. Okay? Always prepared. So when disaster strikes, the most prepared person in that room, 9 times out of 10, is the one with the anxious mind. They're like this. Cool, calm as a cucumber. You know why? Because they've already run the gauntlet on every conceivable scenario of what ifs. This, that, and the other. A, B, and C. Backup plan. D. It just goes on and on. I've yet to meet an anxious mind, an anxious personality. That was the person you looked at first in the room. And they're fine. Like, this is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to do it. So then am I surprised that you understand in some way that you are worthy to open up? Not at all. You still have your kind of grounding Taurian principles around you. And it's good. It's good bedrock to your personality. Do you get overly preoccupied on love? Is what I'm feeling correct for myself? The situation? Is this technically correct? Am I right? There's a very strong sense of correctness here attached to your heart. You won't know how correct you are until you allow yourself to start engaging with it, and that's the truth. By the time you're ready to start engaging with love, if you give yourself permission to, you'll be God's, well, I was trying to say gobsmacked. But yeah, it might feel so incredulous. It might feel like you've been smacked by God, universe, spirit, whatever you want to call it. You'll be more prepared than you know. Okay, here's my point. But you're not going to know it until you allow yourself to try and open up towards it. And it needs your good old classic Taurian permission to do this. And Four of Pentacles. There's something here in your heart space that you hold very dear. Let's take a look at that real quick. Let's see that Four of Pentacles, please. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the lecture, but also, yes, I did. And it's because, first of all, A, that's my job. B, you know, real respect's real in Taurus. You need a little pushback sometimes. It's just how you operate. Okay? And I would say that is true about all the fixed signs. We all get stuck in our own particular modalities. This is why I'm correct, and I just know it. Well, we're just reinforcing our cons sometimes. And it needs an outsider looking in to kind of give us the heads up about truth. All right? Let's see that Four of Pentacles. Let's see that Four of Pentacles. Queen of Swords, Five of Cups, Two of Swords. There's something here you hold on to and you lament, and, well, you lament quite a bit. And you say it causes you confusion, and it puts you into a state of uncertainty. So one idea is leading to the other. Am I right? What starts out as I'm unsure about why I'm holding on to this, and you remorse on something here a great deal with the Five of Cups. It's old pain of the past, but you still feel it, and sometimes it hits you like it was yesterday. The idea is if I'm still holding on to that pain, how could I possibly be ready to open up my heart? Okay, that's where the mind comes in and takes over the whole conversation. If you remain fixed of a point of emotionality of the past, it will forever override your experiences, thus your permission levels in the present day, never mind your future. And this is something fixed signs are very prone to. Okay? And our inability to let things go, we forsake ourselves in the present. We're so busy listening to the echoes that are so loud in the past that we're not listening to our present voice that's actually there and championing us. Okay? And you have a strong inner dialogue. You really do, with your heart space and your sense of self and know what your worth is. A little bit of tweaking, looking at the past for you, comes in, sweeps everything over, and you doubt yourself critically, if not substantially so. And you go back to, well, I must not be ready then. Yeah, of course you're not ready. You're letting your mind take over the conversation. So as long as it's true, you're never going to be ready. And I don't want that for you. I want you to stop second-guessing yourself. Your feeling, your sense of who you are and what you stand up for, that's all in there. You lean into the past way too much to inform you of the future. This is what I want you to trust. Not that. The King, Queen of Swords can pick the past apart to death and they will still have no new information. That's because you're not cultivating any new information. So thus you get the same loop or feedback. Stay right here. You're stuck. You're not going anywhere. We got to break through that crap. Okay. I know an anxious mind when I see one. I know that dialogue when I see it. This is 100% that. Let's jump on over here. Nine of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Swords. Once more, there's a strong sense of, I want to feel good. I want to be my own fulfiller of wish fulfillment, which is what the Nine of Cups is. It's based on the premise you know you love yourself and that you're in tune with the High Priestess. But Seven of Swords, parts of us are still denying this. All right, let's go ahead and I'm going to combine these two, Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. Intuitively, you have a strong sense of what it is you want to feel and what it is, frankly, that you deserve, okay? And then there's that troublesome mind, troublesome mind, troublesome mind. Let's see that Nine of Cups and the High Priestess. The thing is that your heart's not troubled at all. It knows exactly what it wants. The Knight of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles. You want to get out there and kick ass, honey, in the name of love or otherwise. You know, seriously. You're ready. It's this. You know this. King of Pentacles. You've had this feeling before. You're experienced with it. Knight of Swords. You know what it is to take action for yourself, for love of the self, and love for others. You feel it. Like the clock is now hitting your particular dial. Taurus, it's time. Taurus, it's time. It's time for you to love yourself. Taurus, it's time for you to seek love, to engage with it. It's time, it's time, it's time. You've had this feeling before. You've had it before. And the Taurus I'm looking at in the past, there had been no hesitation. I know how to do this. Step aside. Taurus is here. I'm the man, I'm the woman for the job. Boom. I know how to listen to myself. I know how to guide myself accordingly based on intuitive sense of self, wish fulfillment, etc. I got me. I want that Taurus to come back. There's a hint of it over here. That means it could be. And once more, that dialogue kicks in. Let's say that Seven of Swords, please. I know what we're talking about today. Yes, I understand. Let's say that Seven of Swords. Show me that Seven of Swords. Ace of Swords, King of Swords, the Sun. Yeah, gosh, God, that's killing me, honey. Your truth is so much more powerful than that which we're trying to avoid. How much longer are you going to keep it that? I don't know. There's the knowledge you keep insisting is there, pain of the past. It's going to influence everything I do, future, otherwise. I'm not ready, I'm not prepared. Because you keep thinking about the past, you keep allowing yourself to slip back into that space. Whereas if you were stay in the present and you're feeling this truth would be allowed to take over, and it's a beautiful one, it's a brilliant one. Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, the Sun, that has an undisputed truth that says, I'm determined to focus on my happiness. But we won't allow it. We keep sidestepping it. You're opting to focus your thoughts on the negative past experiences as opposed to what's before you and what you're feeling now. It's a very anxious mind, but your heart is beautiful. Why don't you trust the sense of time? You felt it before. Right? Knowing how to take action towards it without hesitation. Some past experiences still cross your heart. And Taurus I'm looking at says, yeah, I know, that's why I'm not ready, so I'm not going to do it. No, you are ready, but your mind won't allow the recognition of it. This is so much more beautiful and bolder. I need you to start intercepting your thoughts more. It's not your heart that's the problem, honey. It's thoughts. I hate that it's overtaking your life like this. You deserve more. Don't you think that? Don't you believe that? Don't you feel that? That you deserve more? I mean, it's a rhetorical question. I already know the answer. You should too. All right, 8 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Moon again. Okay, let's take a look. I'm going to jump into that 2 of Cups first. Let's see that 2. Show me that 2 of Cups, please. To be clear, I'm not telling this Taurus you have a write-off or excuse to keep putting yourself off. I'm saying it's time for you to intercept the thoughts so you can feel what it is you are ready for. To stop delaying it, because all you're doing is delaying yourself. Okay? Now, I can see that the 5 of Cups here has had a very powerful hold on you. That could be one experience or multiple. The point is that you hold on to them all the same. And because you hold on to them, we haven't reconciled, we haven't healed ourselves towards them, you haven't let them go. So they're not doing anything either. It's one of the few cases I'm going to see where somebody is emotionally ready, but mentally isn't. And I can only conclude that the Taurus I'm looking at, you have a very anxious mind. Very preoccupied about the what-ifs. Ace of Pentacles, Strength. 9 of Cups, baby. Remember that? Old Taurus. No hesitation. Out the door you go. Boom. I know what's right for me. Do, 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 do. Okay. Right here on that 2 of Cups. Emotional union that's in harmony. Represents a brand new opportunity. One that you can stand behind with strength. And that sense of wish fulfillment at last. This is what's correct for you. Okay? It's solid. That's your ace, honey. That's your master symbol. Okay? We want to put a little more faith in that. And you as an individual is in here, pleased. Or you could be. The theory of you being pleased, satisfied, and frankly bold. Bold in love and bold in life is here. Okay. That strength positive, not negative. In excess. But for you, just right. Why am I saying this? That sense of fairness. Am I being fair to myself? Am I being just to myself? What is this about fairness and love and new love? What is that? The anxiousness surrounding that. Is it fair? Fair to who? You? Because it's not fair to you to keep denying it. Let's make that clear. Fair to what then? Is what I'm feeling really fair? For you, yes, you opened with it. So what are you measuring that against? And that should untangle some of the knots in your head. Okay? Let's see the moon. Show me the moon, show me the moon, show me the moon. Show me the moon. Let's do one more. Show me that moon, please. Sun, 6 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Look, honey, I can't tell you what to do. I can't tell you what to do. Spirit can't. I can give you the finger, no pun intended, all day long. It doesn't amount to a hill of beans. Okay, your will, your way. Let's put it that way. Your will, your way. It's one of the reasons I exited counseling, because people who really don't want to make improvements won't. They just want justifications to stay the same. Okay, but the people who do thrive, and they're brilliant and they're bold, such as your reading suggests. You holding yourself back is a thin compromise between who you really are and where you should be, versus this need to ask yourself if it's fair and if you're ready. And then all your mind is doing is giving you confirmation that you're not, when you indeed are. That's the truth that we avoid. Okay? It's under your moon. the sun, once more. Your true form of happiness that we've already seen. The Six of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, that's your particular night, is under the moon. What you really want is a connection that's quite lovely. Soul bond, memory shared, this kind of thing. It's a unique connection. That's the best way to describe it, as unique, okay? It also denotes emotional memories of the past, but they're there not randomly. It suggests we know how we feel about someone, okay? We have time with them, memories with them, literally having swapped cups, meals, memories made right there on the table, over the table. Happiness, sunshine, and it also has a divine construct attached to it just because, hey, it's like a cake around here. We add layers to it, right? So we have the moon and the sun. That's just divinity, but like whatevs, right? And the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Cups. Honey, I can't make you do shit. Tarot is the proof of choice, not the absence of it. If all that's keeping you from this is your mind and this preoccupied state about whether or not it's fair to open up to love, you get to answer that. Your heart's ready. Even your spirit's ready. Your intuitive self is ready. But your mind keeps busying itself like a bee, furious at this notion of, is it fair? Yes. Is it all you needed? Is it all you were looking for? Permission begins with the self. You have to give yourself permission. So it's all well and good to hear it from me. Tarot lady, right? How about you giving it to yourself? I'm not going to bother with the Eight of Cups. That's you trying to tell yourself to stay away. I've already seen enough of that. I can only show you what's here, not what isn't. Okay? The proposal of what's here is... What's that emoji where the thing, his mind's just blown? Okay? Let me ask you something. Are you a Taurus that you want your mind blown? Your spirit blown? Well, I kind of caught my language because I saw where it was going. And I was like, phrasing. Other things. Being... Or are you going to keep asking yourself if it's correct? Ooh. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't know who that is. I don't care, honey. I just see how you're divinely connected to them. We got the yin and the yang. We got the masculine. We got the feminine. We've got the day. We've got the night. We got the warmth of the day and the coolness and the mystery of the night. It's all here wrapped up into a soul bond. Your particular night, your slower self is still very deeply attached to this, but we can't get to a place of admission. So all you keep doing is telling yourself to remain emotionally distant from it. Don't. I already got news for you. Emotional unavailability is not an excuse here. You are actually, I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, you are incredibly emotionally available to this. It's your mind that hasn't authorized it. For this, whatever this is, you are emotionally available towards it. So you trying to sit here and tell me I'm not involved, I can't, no. We're well past that point. Real respect's real talk. We're well past that point. You even opened up with it and saying, I feel like it's my worth, but then my mind, I very rarely say this because I appreciate people who go back and forth between the intuitive self and the intelligent self. You need both. But this, with all due respect, and much love for you and your collective, fuck your mind. There, I said it. Okay. Yeah, oh good. Okay, we're at let's do a time check on that one real quick. Once more, honey, I'm here to help, not offend you. I know you, bless you. You have such amazing powers, and I tell you what, and I know we've had this talk because it still stands true to this day. If you want to move forward powerfully and make these massive power strides, you will. And famously, when you won't allow yourself, it also shows. You can either see this as a woe is me, I'm never going to do it, or you can see it as, fuck yeah, yay for me. Because most people don't get this. You have it. And you're so preoccupied with telling yourself you don't have it. You got it. Don't let a good thing go to waste, honey. And by that I mean you. Okay? The eye, envy in reverse, good. Sorry. Envy in reverse and perfection in reverse. Now, this is equal parts irritating. Because here we have that sense of intuitive. Could I say you're not listening to yourself? Yeah, you are. You feel what you feel. And that's why you have so much mental conflict around it. Because your mind won't allow yourself to break through in what you feel. But no envy here. But you also feel like you wouldn't have protection. Okay? There's no evil eye on you. It's not a curse. It's bullshit. The only curses we have are the ones we make for ourselves. Mental dialogue, emotional dialogue, things like that we haven't worked out. So some of you feel like this is a very raw subject and that you have no protection from it. So you've been overcompensating with an anxious mind. That's not protection, honey. That's anti-protection. There's no evil eye on you. There's no sense that what you're feeling is wrong. It's correct. The moose, acceptance. I love that one, actually, in this deck. I think it's cool. The moose, acceptance, and eccentric. I was telling somebody else. I think it was fire sign. Oh, Aries. You know, a little eccentricism. Oh, that's cool. We love that. But also with it, acceptance is a powerful thing. A lot of people reject acceptance. They're too afraid of looking eccentric. Oh my God, what will people think? That's what people think anyway. You might as well do you. Heart. I know. Water, water everywhere, honey. Seriously, love, do love as you want to do it, as you want to say it. How about this? How about some radical acceptance? And if you think it's eccentric, then be eccentric to open yourself to that. There's no guarantees. There's no protection. Okay? Until you start to make it for yourself. It's there. I want you to have it. What else can I say, honey? What else can I say? But you got to know. You got to know. You keep denying the truth. You deny yourself. You don't have to. You don't bloody well have to. Whether or not you will make good on that, I couldn't say. You spend so much time saying, I'm not attached. You are emotionally available to this. Let's make that clear. You are. You're already deeply attached to it. It's you finalizing it, signing off on the check, paying the bill, however you want to put it. New moon in Virgo, trust all will be well. I know there's that sense of security in you. I need to feel protected. I need to feel, honey, God, you know, you have some of the strongest emotional and spiritual guarantees I've seen in a reading, but you are lacking the physical construct that makes you feel safe. Am I right? And this is where it's so hard for Taurus to make moves sometimes. You trust what you can see and what's right in front of you. And then once it's there and you can say it's there, that's when you feel safe to emotionally unfold it. I got news for you. The Taurus I'm looking at, you already emotionally unfolded to something a long time ago. You allowing it in the 3D and making it real, that's different. I don't typically see things like that for you. It's not an insult. Don't take it as one. Again, once more, the emphasis here is the beauty and how it's for you. Not that you're rejecting it. You can continue to or deny it. Long-term rejection? That I don't know. It's up to you, honey. Your will, your way. First quarter moon in Aries. A step into your power. Yes, indeed. Okay. All righty, Roo. What's up? Celebration. The divine masculine. Dazed and confused. Stuck. Okay, we have the celebration here is in that respect. Thank you. Is it in respect to that 3 of Cups? Okay, that is the simplest form of celebration, being in good company, connecting, reconnecting at the emotional level because it feels good. We would like to get into a that's my list, celebratory state. We would like to connect, reconnect, however you want to do it, from a space of the heart, yes. But the divine masculine, that's either you or whom you're connecting to. You identify as the guy, okay? Feels dazed and confused. That's that kind of Two of Pentacles thing, back and forth. And thus, because we stay in that state of dazed and confused, instead of allowing ourselves to, I know, being led by our heart, we feel stuck. Okay? So ask ourselves, how can we stop doing this? Storm, unexpected truth expression. Shock yourself. Surprise yourself, really. That's probably the best way to go about it, I have to admit. Unexpected storm, so this is the Tower. This, we have the truth, the expression. It's time to reveal. It's time to reveal ourselves. First and foremost, everything begins with the self. So you have a truth that's honest with you. I've had these talks with myself. Look in the mirror. Talk to yourself. I am not joking. It works incredibly well for people who have mental anxiety, or a lot of it, even if it's around one subject or it's an overall way of life. Have a real talk with yourself first. You'd be surprised. Not the shit you're shying away from or we're busy denying. I mean, have a real talk between you and you. You might surprise yourself. And then if it translates and it makes sense to you, you carry it over externally to whomever else might need to see it or hear it. Okay? But yes, as I was about to say, that's some of the best advice you can have to becoming unstuck. Real talk with you first. I'm not putting off on you. And I also, P.S., Taurus, I'm looking at, I'm sorry, baby, I gotta say it. I don't feel sorry for you. You have such a strong, beautiful heart that knows where it wants to be. And possibly even with whom, from what I've seen. Your heart's there. It's there. So give yourself permission. Give your mind, tell it to shut the fuck up and tell your body to start taking directions, steps, even little ones. So that way your 3D has a chance to start sinking into your emotionality. And then it starts to become real. Okay? You have something here that's, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. And I want you to have it. I want you to have it. I do. But you got to know that you want it too. Okay, I do hope this helped you. Again, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not. It's just some people spend a lifetime looking for something like this, to be connected to it in a way that's, it's so divine, it's stupid. It feels weird. And it's supposed to, you know. If it was like anything else we'd ever connected with or met, it wouldn't be the same. Okay? You have something here. What's mind-blowing to me, it's not even future context. It's what it could be to you in future context. It's you wrestling with it now. Anyway, I hope it helps you. I do. I do. Take care. Be well.